All hell is breaking loose in the United States as Donald Trump gets more desperate, as Donald Trump's approval sinks to new lows. He is unleashing hell across this country in towns and cities of all sizes, folks. We have the videos, we have the photos, we have the receipts, and it is vital that you share this video with as many people as you can. We need to hold the Trump regime accountable. I've always said this is among the most important videos that I do here at the MeidasTouch Network. By the way, make sure you hit subscribe. Help us get to 6 million subscribers. I'm showing you a video right here as Trump unleashes hell. He sends dozens, as many as 100 ICE agents descended the stairs at a library in Minnesota. This is a library where they picked up one individual. There may have been as many as 100 ICE agents at this library. Was he checking out a book? I mean, what are we even talking? Why would you need so many people here? And this is what they're doing with our taxpayer dollars while they're ripping away your healthcare at a freaking library. Here, play this clip.
Exactly. If you weren't breaking the law and violating people's rights, you wouldn't need to do that. ¿Tenemos que llamar a alguien para ti?
Due process.
30 of them. Nothing you guys do is due process. Don't even pretend. Maybe 15 years ago it was, but not today.
This is bad, guys.
Every single one of you.
This is bad.
There's more over here.
People guns, honestly.
Right? What the hell kind of crap is that? Guns and tasers and all kinds of shit. Just decked out for fucking war in our goddamn neighborhood.
In this next video, I'm going to share with you, ICE crashed their car into a pedestrian's car. They then pull the father out and beat him in front of his kids. The agents followed the family's car in an unmarked vehicle before colliding with them near a Home Depot. The mother was also handcuffed. Papa, Papa, they cry out as agents drag him away. This incident occurred in Harlingen, Texas, located in the central Rio Grande Valley. Here, play this clip right here. Now, ICE engaging in atrocities at their detention centers, an ICE officer admitting to sexually abusing a detainee for 3 straight months between May and July. This despicable ICE agent, they're all despicable, frankly, that are engaged in all of this conduct. Sexual conduct with her multiple times while she was under his custodial and supervisory authority. He groomed her by smuggling in pictures of the woman's daughter, then more gifts including food, jewelry, and letters. Other inmates were bribed to act as his lookout when he planned to sexually abuse the female prisoner. And my question is how many other incidents like this are taking place? Let me share with this video. Play this clip.
The South Louisiana ICE Processing Center in Basile pleaded guilty to having sexual relations with a detainee. 56-year-old David Corvell pleaded guilty to 1 count of sexual abuse of a person in federal custody. Prosecutors say Corvell began a personal relationship with a Nicaraguan detainee and had sex with the detainee multiple times while she was under his authority. Corvell could face up to 15 years in prison and a fine of up to $250,000.
This next video was taken the other day, December 28th, 9 a.m. in Fairview, New Jersey, where you had ICE agents raiding bus stops right across the street from a White Castle. And whenever they would see someone with brown skin, someone who looked to be Latino, someone who looked to be in their minds an immigrant, they would throw him on the floor, they would beat him senseless, and they would grab him and disappear him into concentration camps. Here, play this clip.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey! Hey! No! No!
you're not gonna scare me.
Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Back up. This morning, we came by this location, Bergen Line Avenue, by the White Castle. ICE came by and grabbed people. They are targeting the bus stops. Again, they are targeting the bus stops.
You fucking terrorist! You're a fucking terrorist! Señor, ¿tienes un número que nos quieres dar?
This next video I'm going to share with you, you have ICE with the assistance actually here of some police are taking a woman and assaulting them. Here, play this clip. Horrible, horrible. Play this clip right here.
Hey, fuck it. She's a fucking
No, you need to fucking help her, dude. Help her! You gotta fucking help her! Bitch ass motherfuckers! Bitch ass motherfuckers!
I have the rights to report. Stop hurting her.
This is why we do what the fuck we do!
This next video I'm going to share with you is a story that's absolutely horrific. ICE unlawfully deported an immigrant the day before Christmas Eve, and it violated the judge's order that this individual be able to stay in the U.S. After landing in El Salvador, an agent just said, "Oops, this was an accident. I guess we're going to bring you back now." Honestly, I just like to see daylight, and I'd love to have a Bible, he said, when he eventually returned to a detention center in Louisiana. Diego Alberto Hernandez Garcia was wrongfully detained while at a construction job site, despite his deferred action, which was valid through 2026. Someone working on construction, right? When we already have an affordability issue on housing, this person had the right deferred action status. There was no issue through 2026. ICE raid the construction site, throw this individual in a detention center, which I call concentration camps, because that's what they are, then ship him to El Salvador despite a court order. This arrest occurred in Hardin Valley in Tennessee. Here, play this clip.
And right now, an immigrant with ties to Blount County is back in the U.S. after he was deported against a judge's order right before Christmas. Now, one of his former teachers at Maryville High School is speaking out. Diego Hernandez Garcia's attorneys tell us he was arrested by ICE agents in Hardin Valley earlier this month. 10 News Blount County reporter Libby Cunningham spoke with a loved one about why she's fighting to keep him here in the United States.
This is not a political issue. This is not a taking sides issue. At this point, this is a human rights issue. He has been detained and put in a jail cell with no explanation at all.
Raquel Roy has known Diego Hernandez Garcia for years. She taught him at Maryville High School and is raising his nephews for another family member. Right now, she's fighting to get him out of an immigration detention center in Louisiana. She says Hernandez Garcia was picked up by ICE at a job site in Hardin Valley a few weeks ago, despite having his immigration papers on him. Weeks later, a federal judge ordered that he could not be deported while his case plays out in court. But she says he was put on a deportation flight the day before Christmas Eve anyway.
But then when they landed in El Salvador, they didn't even let him stand up and get off the plane. They made him sit there and say, "Oops, it was an accident. We're going to bring you back."
Roy says she's been in touch with Hernandez Garcia, speaking to him on Christmas Day and asking how she can help.
He goes, "Honestly, I just want to see daylight, and I'd love to have a Bible."
His case is expected to return before a federal judge soon. Roy says she hopes the judge will allow him to remain in the United States, but she says she will keep fighting for him and other immigrants.
I'm not going to be afraid to speak out. I want to continue fighting for him and for so many other people, immigrants in the United States that are in the same situation.
In Maryville, I'm Libby Cunningham.
In this next horrific video I'm going to share with you, ICE detained a pilot in Ohio. A pilot, despite having a passport, driver's license, employment authority, and social security card. "We have been here in the U.S. legally ever since we first came here," he said. His family faces certain death if deported to Venezuela. And they already have a hit out supporting, because of their support for the opposition party, there's a hit out for them. They pointed a gun out of their car window. It was a harsh situation. They tried to kill my brothers and me. Arturo Rafael Brito Gonzalez was arrested at his regular ICE appointment in Westerville, Ohio. So this pilot shows up to his ICE appointments, checks in as he's been doing since 2023. And then they say, nope, we're detaining you this time. We don't care that your paperwork says that you're here for a number of other years. We don't care. We're bringing you in. And this is happening. These are people following the law who are here legally. Okay. And this is what's happening to them. And again, I mean, just from what I showed you with the library in Minnesota to this, here, play this clip.
I feel the same persecution the same pursuit that I feel in my country.
Arturo and his family tell me they're from Venezuela, where they were nearly killed due to supporting regime opposition.
They tried to hit us and they put a gun out of the window. It was a hard situation. I was there with my brothers and me.
Triplets raised by their mother, Andrea tells me she was first to come to America under a tourism visa and applied for asylum. She and her mother asked us to hide their faces for protection.
So we haven't been here illegally since we came in.
But due to the ongoing raids targeting who ICE calls the worst of the worst,
we all have our documentation in our cars. Like, I even have my social in my car.
Andrea said they all kept their papers nearby, including driver's license, employment authorization, passport, and social security card. Arturo tells me he showed agents his visa last week at the immigration office in Westerville. He says he's been checking in with ICE ever since he entered the country in 2023, when they questioned if he'd be working under his tourist visa. Provided by the family, Andrea shows me an authorization for employment card for Arturo through 2029.
You know, I never had any trouble with the police or something like that. On this country, the police never pulled over me or something like that.
I found no criminal record for Arturo in Franklin, Delaware, Union, and Madison counties here in central Ohio. He tells me his papers show he's able to stay in the country for several more years while waiting for asylum. But last Wednesday,
in my mind, it's a joke. Okay? Means, Mom, really, I'm detained.
he called his mother to say he had been placed under arrest.
I arrived with my American visa. How I arrived illegally if I entered this country with American visa.
He was booked in the Butler County Jail hours later.
But now she said that she's feeling almost the same way that she felt when we were in Venezuela.
Stress, anxiety.
Exactly.
The family says they have called a lawyer to fight deportation.
You're afraid what could happen to you if you go back to Venezuela.
Yeah, I have afraid of going back to Venezuela.
We have reached out to ICE about this case and are waiting to hear back. Until they have more answers regarding the law and actions taken by law enforcement.
People are saying that this is not happening. Like, they're not taking people who are not criminals. My brother just got detained, and he's not a criminal.
Arturo's plan to start pilot school here, Andrea's enrollment in nursing school, and their mother's plan to become a paralegal after practicing criminal law in Venezuela could all be put on hold.
I felt like I had hope that things were going to change. I came in thinking about that my life was going to be better.
On your side, I'm investigator Lisa Rontola.
Horrors, 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 and it's just important that we bring you what's happening so you can see for yourself, judge for yourself, form your own opinions. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 6 million. Thank you so much for watching.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others. Let's keep growing together.